What's up? It's Cody from the Keepers of Nerddom. This game was released in 1987, and it's based off of two arcade games. Let me just start this right here for us. Ready? Set. So, this is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! 1987. This is it. And this is the game that is, as a kid, I was both enamored with this game and yet confused because it's such a good game. It is crazy weird, it is crazy bizarre, and it's awesome. Listen for it. Go ahead and hit start, Care Bear. Let's get this started. Care's going to be playing for us. This game changed things from the arcade version in that a couple things. One, instead of a wireframe character, they introduced the character of Little Mac. And Little Mac is a fantastic protagonist because what do you really know about him? Like, they give you some stats, they have a conversation with his trainer. I'm drawing a blank on his trainer right now, but fantastic character just because you feel like you connect with this character, even though what's really known about Little Mac? Very little at all. And so the reality is, you connect with him because you're playing as him through this journey. Kara, if you hold up on the D-pad and then hit A and B, you will hit his face. So Kara has never really played Punch-Out! We've done it maybe once or twice before. Kara, if you pull down on the D-pad, you can block punches. Okay, and then left and right will dodge. So I'm giving her some tips as we're going because I think this is kind of helpful, but this is how Punch-Out! Is played. It's a game of timing. And so in this case, Carrie, you've got to dodge. You need to dodge away until you turn back to your normal color, because when you're that pink color, it's saying you're so tired because you've blocked so many punches that you're getting hurt. And the health bar is up at the top. Really, really neat, simple game. Like this is the perfect game because it's a timing game. It's a reality. A and B get you back up, Kara. A and B get you back up in rapid. You got to do it fast. Whenever he's open, you punch him. There you go. And so this is Glass Joe, and Glass Joe is the easiest character in the game. But for someone that's brand new to the game, this is a learning experience. This game is so much more, and the beauty of just the simple things like this of showing damage on his face after a round where he hasn't succeeded. Right? The reality is, an expert player, are they going to have any trouble with Glass Joe? No, they're going to also know like the secrets that insta knock him out. And it's super easy. But for someone starting out and not really having played this for a long time, if ever, have you played this at all, Kara? Did we ever mess with this?
Once.
Okay, once, a long while back. And the reality is, this is such a game of, there it was, there's the secret spot right there. And so this is a game of timing and learning. And it's funny because we were all here, weren't we? We were all right here in this moment where we didn't know how to beat Glass Joe. And Glass Joe was hard. And then we got to the point where we could go all the way through the game. And here's my confession. I haven't ever just sat down with Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! And beaten it all the way through to Mike Tyson. Like, I've gotten to him, I think, once just to, because this wasn't my, oh my gosh, favorite video game ever. But this game was awesome, right? Because it is fun. It is an enjoyable adventure and a journey. And, here's the other thing, like Mario's in it for just a random reason. The other cool thing is this introduced Mike Tyson as your main antagonist. So before this, they didn't have him as the main big boss. And so it's introducing a bigger character to the fight to really amp up the tenseness. And that's a good idea. That's a great plan. And so the reality is this. One, does he look damaged? Oh, he looks nervous now. Glass Joe's looking nervous up in here. So, little Mac's looking even worse. All right. So the reality of this game is a game of memorization. And that's what's funny is you feel like you're just playing a video game, but really what you're doing is just a memorization exercise. Because once you understand all the patterns and like you get into like Don Flamingo and King Hippo and the Raja Tiger guy, punch him in the stomach, Kara. Oh, you missed it. You punched in his head. Okay. And so the reality is this, that it's just a memorization exercise dressed up as a video game, and it works so well because when you don't understand that, it's just a game. But when you start to understand it, it becomes something more. It becomes something of a challenge and a fight to the just fight of wills. And so, Kara, once you're untired and get back up, hopefully, hit the select key, I think. You got this, you got this. Oh, she's got this, come on! This is kind of fun to watch. Do it. Oh, you gotta dodge, you gotta dodge. Oh no, it's gonna be so close. Hit your start key here. Oh, you lost that star because you went down. Never mind. All right, now hit the start key. Oh, she didn't use the star. This is crazy. This is fun to watch. Somebody experimenting for the first time in playing this game in such a long time that she had basically it's just a start over for her. Use the star, Kara.
The star, I don't know what that is.
You gotta dodge. Oh no, you might have just gone down. So this is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, and the sad thing is Mike Tyson got into a lot of hot water later on, and I do believe that was the reason that they took his name off of it, because he probably would have been the one that would have been on the docket for the entirety of this game. And so, Kara, you've just had a crushing defeat. Crushing. But it's a rematch, and you get to try again. You can do this. And so this is the reality. Cool thing. While she may have just lost the fight in a boxing match here, my daughter had an awesome game tonight and won a tournament with her basketball team. Pretty cool. And so the neat thing is, again, about like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out is it's an adventure as you go through, because there's different challenges that await you. Some of it's just learning a pattern and then doing certain things like just blocking until it's your time to strike. Or it's really, it's all patterns, but it's very different patterns. Like, oh, Kara, you had him. You could have punched him right in the gut and he would have went down immediately. And so she's learning, and this is kind of fun to watch because now she's not getting hit as much because she's already picking up the patterns. And so if you've never played this game, go play Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Like I said, it wasn't growing up my favorite game ever, but as I've gotten older and just the reality of what this game is becomes more and more special, because Mike Tyson's Punch-Out is a game of so much simplicity and yet so much eloquence and connection with a character that has little to nothing to say except in little text boxes for a few seconds. And yet then we get him later on in Super Smash Brothers way later, right? And all of a sudden he is a character that's come back from the grave, if you will, and it's near and dear to so many of our hearts. And I think that's cool. That's the neat thing about it, that here is the reality of the game. Whenever you hit that, Kara, after this fight, right there, I believe it's this button, you'll do a super punch and you'll hit him. That's why little Mac in Super Smash Brothers does that crazy epic punch, is because he gets charged up and it's simulating the idea of the star power. Mm-hmm. So hit that button first thing as soon as the fight starts and see what happens. Oh, no, wrong one. Sorry. I goofed. So I made a mistake. I had her hit the wrong button. But let's see if she can knock him out. Come on, Kara, you got this. Let's just turn it up and let's listen into some wonderful, yummy goodness of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Oh, it apparently is the head. Kara, this button. Oh, I messed it up for you. I'm sorry. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, you gotta move out of the way. You gotta move out of the way. There you go. Punch him. She's learning. She's learning. There she goes. So let me know down in the comments below. Have you played this game? And if so, what's your favorite fight? I think mine is Piston Honda. Both times. I just enjoy him. And it's just really fun whenever he gets to... Let me know when you get a star, Kara. Get him, get him. Oof. All right. She's so close. Oh, Glass Joe's looking rough. Little Max still got both his eyes open. That's good. Can you do it? Final round, round 3. This is it. Come on, Kara. You got him. Get Glass Joe. Get him. Come on, there you go. There you go. Good, 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 good. Yeah. Nice. And so it's a funny game mechanic too. Like you have hearts of your like getting tired if you block too much. You've got your stars to use for super punches, you know, and punch him in the head, Kara. Oh, he blocks it. Sorry. I can't remember which one it is, but it's you've got to hit it just the right time and he'll instantly go down. Watch this, watch this. That's the super punch. And there it is. That's the super punch. You did good, Kara.
Thank you.
So it's such a neat game right here. And so Kara's gonna go on to the next fight, Von Kaiser. I really always enjoyed this one as a kid, but let me know down in the comments below which one was your favorite. If you haven't played this game, why not? And if so, what's your favorite part about this? Who's your favorite fighter? What is it that just draws you back to this game every so often? Because even though it's this old on the regular Nintendo, it's still, you know, in its simplicity, it looks good. I think that's reality, because if you look back to the crowd, they look ridiculous, but yet it doesn't matter because you're paying attention right here in just this small arena of fighting. And yet, geez, Kara. Nice! Nice! She's going all the way! Oh! Look at that! That was a knockdown. Good job. He'll get back up.
No!
He will. That was awesome, though. This is great. Look at this. Round one, you just did... Oh, watch out. Good job. Good job. Good job. Oh, you got that star. Oh, you lost the star. Every time you get hit, you lose a star. You got to dodge, too. You got to dodge. You got to get that timing down. Get that timing down. There you go. Get those punches in. Well, I've been Cody from the Keepers of Nerdom. I think we've got a good spot to end right here. Take care and have a great rest of your day. Bye, y'all.